Let me see. Yeah, just talk about this timeline. Okay, just one timeline. All right. So how do you correlate a world with this timeline? When she specifically says timeline, and that one
Because if
specifically
Kara
says,
had, sorry, I'll wait.
huh?
Oh wait, sorry about that. I didn't mean to
Oh
interrupt
no,
you.
no, I was finished. You want me to repeat myself? I'm not sure if you heard me.
Sure, that way I don't interrupt you again.
Okay, yeah. So I'll just repeat myself. It's okay. No biggie. So yeah, so she specifically says timeline, not specifically says world. How do you know they're talking about the same thing?
Because both of them are talking about destroying a part of what the Undertale world is. Asriel's talking about one specific part of it, while Kara's talking about the entire thing. So if Asriel's talking about only the part, it would only make sense for Kara to be talking about the whole. Since when you come back to the game, there is no game to come back to. When Asriel does it, there's still game to play.
Wait. Can you please repeat that? Sorry, I
Yeah,
cut
that's
off
sure.
there.
So when Asriel destroys the timeline, you're still able to play the game. That's because Asriel destroyed only a part of it because he only meant to destroy part of it. When Kara destroys what she destroys, there's no game left to play, which implies and shows that she was talking about the entirety of the Undertale game, which would imply all timelines. Since if
Can
there's still
you
timelines, you're still able to play.
can you show that?
The fact that there's no game is kind of the proof of that.
Well, I don't know. There's no game. You're saying there is, but all you show me is like dialogue. Can you show like there's no game after that boss fight?
That is the game after that boss. It's just that blank void. You can't go back to play it.
But what do you mean? You're playing it right now? Like obviously
No, you're
that's
not.
the
Someone's
game.
just
That's the
talking
game
to
right
you.
there. You're fighting Kara or whatever her name is.
You're not fighting Kara. Oh,
There's
okay.
literally
So the thing you're talking about,
act.
because you're talking about the scan where Kara's standing there, right?
Yeah.
That's before.
But you said there's no game to play, and there's
After
clearly a game.
Kara gets done with talking to you there, they destroy the world. And then when you come back, it's that second one, which is just the blank void. It's just someone just talking to you.
So okay, so the planet gets destroyed, but the timeline still exists.
No, because if it was just the planet, then you'd be able to come back to play the game on a different world, which would just be another timeline. The fact that you can't do that shows that there's no more timelines, which means Kara's destroyed everything.
Well, okay, I'm confused because what you're saying is not really making much sense.
Why? What part of it doesn't make sense?
Okay, so like yeah, like I'm trying to say like you're not specifically showing they're doing it. They're just saying yeah I'm gonna do it because if I say yeah I'm gonna go like destroy the White House and then there's no evidence of me destroying the White. Shut up, Mel. There's no
Well, hold
evidence of
on.
me
Because
destroying it. Like,
I can probably let me try to explain this one more time. So the reason why there's no world is because Asriel's example would be destroying an entire world itself, like one planet.
yeah,
Kara goes a step further. With Asriel's example, we know there's still at least other worlds you can play on because the world is still accessible to you. With Kara, there is no accessibility, therefore there's nothing there. That's why I know that she destroyed everything.
mm, one second. Give me 2 seconds.
Because the timeline itself would just be that the Earth, every star, every galaxy, and all that in it anyway.
You know
And
what? That's
Asriel, who
fine.
is
You can have this point. I'm actually okay with it. You can have it. So okay, so he can destroy a timeline. That's fine.
no, that's Asriel. Kara can destroy infinite size timelines, which
Oh,
means they can
okay.
destroy infinite realms with one hit,
Okay, can
and
you
that's a
gotta show
weakened
that?
Kara.
Okay. So wait, what's that dear person's name? Sorry, I'm confusing the names.
That's Asriel Dreamer.
Okay. So Azure Reaper says, did she ever destroy the timeline though?
Yes, he destroys it right then and there.
So that's the timeline. That's that. So I just want to understand that purple whatever stuff is what the void.
No, that's not the void.
So, okay, can you show him destroying the timeline? Because he's just talking about it.
Okay, I can look. Realistically, the best I have is just statements and all that. If you want, I can grab entire clips from the game.
No, no, I'm just trying to like understand, like, cause I'm just kind of confused. I want to.
No,
I'll give
that's
him the
fine.
point that you can. I'll give him the point that you can destroy a timeline. I just want you to show. What's this called? The main character. Can you say? I'm bad with names. Can you just say
Main
the main
character is
character?
Frisk.
Yeah. Okay. Just say main character. Can you show him he can destroy infinite timelines? I'm
The
okay
main
with him
character
scaling
Frisk.
above.
Every single time you delete your world, you're destroying a timeline. And if you
Okay.
uninstall the game, that's destroying the entirety of Undertale.
Can
And
I
since
just
you
be
are Frisk, you are the main character.
okay? Can you prove that? Because it doesn't be called like game mechanics. So it's like saying, oh, like Master Chief when I delete my save gameplay, he survives like the timeline destroying
In
or any game. You can
Undertale, the
literally
game
put any
mechanics
game.
are part of the universe's lore. You're aware of that, right?
I'm also gonna need to prove that too.
Okay, I can do that.
Uh,
Why are you having me move to Frisk though when I was talking about Asriel though? Why does Frisk matter
you
stuff?
gave me the point that the deer person can destroy a timeline.
Asriel's not the main character.
Okay, okay. Yeah, let's just go point. You want to go point boy? That's fine. But you're just like
Give
giving
me
me
one
more.
second, I'm getting it right now.
You're like shotgunning me. Chill,
I'm
chill,
not
chill.
shotgunning, you're asking me a point, I'm providing you the reason.
Yeah, but because you keep providing more scaling. I'm like, oh, chill, chill. Just relax.
Okay, go click on that video and go to 302. And then watch the
302.
video up until
All right, I gotta put 302. All right.
not 344, 1344.
You said what?
Watch it till 1344 timestamp.
So you want me to watch it from 3 to 13?
No, 1302 to 1344.
Oh, 1302. Sure. I'll skip. I'll
I
skip it.
accidentally said 3. Sorry about that.
No problem, bro. Come on. All right.
Gunpoint, is this for being recorded? Never mind. You good? Am I good?
You said watch it to 303. Okay, so he survives a timeline getting destroyed. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. So he has. What is surviving a
Did you
timeline?
see the part where he also says that's a fraction of my power?
Yeah, sure. He can just be higher into like. Uh, hold on. I gotta find what scaling that is. You want to use versions battle scaling for AP?
Nah.
This AP. What do you want to use? We're gonna agree
Fine.
on scaling. We're gonna come to agreement on like on
You know what? For the sake of simplicity, what was the first one you said?
what? What do you mean?
What was the first scaling system one you use?
Versus battle. Okay, I just want to use for AP only. Like that's it.
Okay,
We can.
I'm fine with that.
All right. Let's look it up because I don't know on the top of my head. All right. So destroying a timeline would be 1 second.
Do me a favor, post the on the website for it. That way I can look at it as well.
1 second, bro.
Can.
All right, I'm just gonna read it first, and I'll post it for you if you think I'm lying.
I mean, I would rather look at it right now as well,
Okay,
just because
that's
there's
fine.
other options there that I can't look at.
Yeah, sure, why not? Here you go. This is the this is the part of the page I'm looking at right now.
Got it.
Anyways, it only goes up to Universal. Am I crazy?
No, it wouldn't be Universal because
I
Asriel
know,
defaults
no,
to
I
one
sorry,
plus
I just
Universal.
no, I know it's not Universal. No, you
Oh,
misunderstood
you're
me.
talking. Okay, I got
It
it.
only goes up to Universal. Like I don't see anything
Yeah, no, I
higher.
figured it out after I looked.
Am I
That's
crazy?
weird.
That's
No,
weird.
I only see Universal.
Yeah, what the fuck? I looked up AP. I looked up attack potency. Maybe it's in
Um,
tiering system.
there's Battle Wiki.
It's in tiering system. Yeah, it's just there's tiering system. All right. So if you just like, I'll just send you the link. No problem. Here it is. It might be Battle Wiki. Yeah, it's
I,
versus battle fandom. Blah blah blah.
I'm about
Here,
to
I
say because
just
I
put
know
it.
Battle Wiki goes past that.
Yeah, it's on Wiki. My bad. That was weird. Anyways,
You're good.
all right. Let's see what that is. He would be. I think it would be Universal Plus.
Universal Plus,
Yeah. Hold up.
a character capable of significantly affecting, creating, or destroying an area space
Yeah,
equivalent
space
to a
line
large.
continuous. That'll
Are
be
you
like
talking
the
about Asriel or
timeline.
Kara?
I'm talking about the main character. What the feat you showed me? That'll be like a Universal Plus durability
So you're
feat.
talking about Kara.
Yeah, main. I'm just gonna call him by main character. Yeah, so his durability be Universal Plus.
Or are you talking about? Well, that's the weakest version of Frisk.
Okay, that's fine. So far we have him at Uni Plus.
That's also Frisk tanking Asriel's weakest attacks. And Frisk can just tank stronger attacks later on. So it wouldn't
Okay,
be
you
that.
can
It would actually be
you can
massively
just be
higher.
higher. You can just be higher into Uni Plus. Like if I was like, for example, like if I was like holding back, like let's say my base punches were like you had to. Okay, bad
It's
example.
not.
Okay,
So it's not
okay,
even
wait,
like
wait, wait.
that. So like Asriel is 100% stronger than that point in time. Because Asriel
You
even
would have to
states he's only
show.
using up. Can I finish, please?
Wait, but I wasn't done either.
Well, because you're talking about the point which I make, in the fact that the thing is, Asriel's stronger than what you're trying to imply that he is,
Yeah, I
even by
get
the
it.
things I showed you.
I agree, but you're gonna show him feats better than Uni Plus. You can just be higher into Uni Plus. You can just like like you just gotta show that he's higher than that. He's just better, like higher into Uni Plus. Like how do I give an example? Like if I was holding back in my wall level punches, like if I was giving off wall level punches, I was holding back, and I start going all out. It doesn't mean I become like building level punches. Like I could just be like higher into wall level, like wall level plus
Usually,
plus plus.
usually I would agree with that, but Asriel just flat out says that he's using just a fraction of his power, which will be less than 1%. So Asriel's
Fraction.
essentially holding
Okay,
back almost 100% of his power.
let's look at that. All right, so we agreed to Uni Plus. We agreed to Uni Plus, right? Durability because he tanked it. He lived. He survived. So Uni Plus durability. Do we agree?
No, because Kara's stronger than this character.
Alright, I was gonna see him beat him. Actually, I'll just take your word. He can have
Kara like
durability
one
in there.
shots this character with no
That's fine.
difficulty,
He
and
I gotta see
one
that.
shots
I
a more
definitely gotta see
powerful
that.
version who's tankier.
Yeah, I definitely gotta see that. Hold up,
Um,
I'm looking up what does a fraction mean.
I can show you that if you want.
No, I'm looking it up on Google right now.
Looking what up on Google.
Fraction, like specifically.
Okay,
I know what a fraction is. Don't get me wrong, but I wanna, cause like that's
you're fine.
vague. Because you're saying 1%, no, like you're specifically saying 1%, but that's very vague. Like a fraction, uh, assuming is a smaller
If you
tiny
want to
part.
look it up, that's fine. But I
Yeah,
can.
yeah. So a
While you're
fraction.
doing
Hold
that,
up. Wait, hold
while
up,
you're doing
bro.
that, also going to go into it real fast, and then you can just agree or disagree once I say it. But usually,
Okay,
when one's
okay.
talking about a percentage of something, if it's above one, it's usually a percentage of it, and if it's below, it's a fraction.
No, that's not necessarily true. You can have like 2/4 of a fraction. That could just mean half of something. So that would be 50%. Like
Did you
percentages
say
and
2/4 of
fractions
a fraction?
can equal each other. Like I can say like 100% of something, and I can also say 5 out of 5.
No, that's
And
fine. That's
that would
true.
make
But usually,
100%.
when people are talking about percentage and fractions, they're usually talking about percentages as being greater than the one, and fractions being below the one.
I'm gonna need
I'm
you to
not
prove
saying
that.
it's a definitive. I'm saying that sometimes that is good
Well,
amount of
I
the time
think
that's how it's done.
well, like I'm giving you like an equal interpretation of like the same thing. So like
It's
I
not
know that
equal
why is it not equal?
because I've given you reasons to why mine would be correct, and you haven't
I
given me
literally
any
gave
outside
you a
of just
reason
that
to
it could
why
be.
people can also use the same thing. Like you would have to like prove your assertions above mine with more evidence. Just because you don't think it doesn't mean it's not.
Just because you think it is doesn't mean it is.
Oh, well, this is kind of like a
That's
okay.
fine. Anyway, did you
We can
find
leave
it
it to
or
like people in VC. We can let them think what
that's
it
fine?
is. Yeah,
Because
I'll give it.
realistically, because you're trying to scale my character's skill ability right now. Right?
We can say he was holding back. I think. Can we just agree he was holding back?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. We
but you're
agree
trying
that he was
to
holding back.
because the person who that Asriel is fighting is not the person I'm scaling. I'm just saying that they scale massively above his AP, and his AP is already within the universal levels, which means they would themselves will be massively above universal. And that's before they get their infinite buff on top of their power.
Yeah, I mean, like that doesn't mean. Oh, okay, you know what? That's fine. Okay, we agreed he's universal plus, and he was holding back. We agreed to that.
That's
All right, show
Asriel.
me. Show. Yeah, that's fine. Against the air guy. All right, show me that he. Go ahead. Go on with your scale.
I was done my scaling. Kara scales massively. Kara scales massively. Let me look at the turning system real fast. That way I get my terminology right. I think with what Kara's feats and all that I explained, she would easily scale within the low outer level.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Just because he destroyed time, like you didn't even show me that he scales infinitely above this. You just said he does. Like I still need you to provide evidence of that.
Well, even that car was able to destroy the very basic fragment, the very basic reality which Undertale stands on. That's all timelines with all the space time and everything,
You,
all
you only
concepts of
showed me
space.
they have one timeline. You never showed me they had multiple timelines.
Oh, you want me to show multiple timelines?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you were just saying they do, but you know, like I. That's why I was trying to
Well,
go
you never
point by
asked for
point.
proof, so I assumed
Yeah,
you're accepting it. But if you want proof, I can find it for you.
no, I was saying we go point by point. Come on, Ken. You know better. Stinky. Yo, Mel. I'm gonna like shoot Mel in the face.
What is
Yeah,
he
I'm
doing?
looking for this because you hate Jason fan. Your biased interpretation. Yeah,
Okay,
at
I might
least you're
just
not
go
rap.
to. Actually, I might just go to the dialogue box if you're okay with that, because that's gonna be the easier way for me to find it.
Yeah, sure.
Because a lot of Undertale is just dialogue.
I get it. You know, I get it. I'm not gonna be a rat. I want you to prove your assertion.
If you go to Flowey, it should be around here. Oh, that's Echo Flower. Flowey. You wanted me to prove that there's multiple timelines, correct?
Yeah, and then once you prove there's multiple timelines, I want you to prove that he can destroy multiple timelines at once, like at the same time. Because if he's destroying one timeline at a time, it doesn't mean he just has enough energy. He can't destroy like he doesn't make him. Hold on, what's the fucking tier system for that? Hold on, I keep stuttering. Sorry.
You're fine.
It's like
As I'm being
fuck.
serious about this, I just realized that it's right there anyway.
Yeah, because you can destroy some. I can destroy like a brick at like one by one, but it doesn't make me multi-brick. If you get
No,
what I
that's
mean.
fine.
Yeah,
So
it
I'm
will
gonna
make it
repost.
multiversal. It will make it multiversal if he can destroy
I'm gonna
multiple times.
repost the scan that I did with Asriel earlier, where he talks about purging the timeline. He
Okay.
talks about it as if there are multiple of them, which would mean that there's multiple timelines.
Okay.
Okay. Now we know there's an infinite number of timelines because the way they talk about timelines. Do you know what?
Well, it still says okay. So yeah, he's talking about their timeline they're in. All right, got it. Go ahead. That's
Okay.
it.
So do you know what the multiversal theory is? The idea that each
No,
action will correspond and create an alternate branch.
no, I don't know what that is.
Okay. So the theory is basically that for everything that you do, the opposite has to happen as well. So let's say there's now, since we're having this debate, since this debate started, there's a timeline in which I don't debate you. There's a universe where you get hit by a car and can't debate. There's a universe where I fall off an airplane and can't debate. And that just goes on and for infinite. And that's how the Undertale universe works. For every one consequence, there's infinite number of timelines that branch off it to create the possibility.
Now you might get annoyed if I ask this, but can you prove that? That's a pretty big assertion. That's pretty big. So can you prove that's a thing in Undertale?
Um,
That's like part of the cosmology. It should be easy, right?
you would think, but
Come on, Kenny.
I keep putting Undertale.
Come on, Kenny. I thought you were ready. Come on.
I'm never ready.
You're a jobber.
Undertale. I know there's someone who talks about it. I just don't know who it is. Oh, it's Sans. Oh, how did I forget
No
about that?
one do that. Fuck you, Limo. Oh wait, which version of the carrier are you using? Are you using the good one or like comp? Like what version is this?
Kara is the evil version.
Okay, so
So I'm using the version that I'm using is Kara after you complete the genocide route and she gets the red soul. Let's go to Sans because that's where it would be. I think Flowey talks about it too. So that would be Flowey as Core's Castle. New home. I hate everything.
uh, give me 1 second. I gotta call someone. Hold
Okay, that's fine. Gives me time to find this anyway.
on.
Worst case scenario, I'll just bring up the fun values and prove that the universes are different. Actually, soon. What's up?
This is shit.
I believe ass is the word you're looking for.
Not shit.
Oh, or that, yeah.
Because I don't understand why he can't, understand it.
Wait, you mean Jason?
Mm-hmm.
Bruh.
I think we got a new gill on our hands.
Man, it's not that far. Come on, bro.
Nah, it's that far.
There's several ways I could ways to find the best way. That's the thing I'm trying to figure out.
Can I have a question for you, by the way?
The answer is probably no. You can't do that.
Yeah, so, like, for example, I say that X character is stronger than X character, right? But during the fight, what happens is it's stated that the character is weaker than they would be. Would if I use this argument against someone that this character was weaker when they fought someone, that guy, could they ask me to quantify it? Would be my burden to quantify how much it is for it to be considered significant?
But I'm not gonna lie.
It depends.
Uh,
It depends on if
There's
you
not.
specifically put a quantification on how weak they are in that moment. If you put a word to it like, "Oh, they're significantly weakened," then you would have to do that.
Oh, wait, I think there's just a sand battle thing. Okay, let's find this real fast.
If you say they're weakened because they don't have a form, or they're weakened because they just got their fucking guts ripped out and they lost half their blood. If you say like they're weakened because like they just saw their friends killed in front of them, so they're not mentally all there, you can prove that. If there's situations like that, you can prove that easily. But if they're just fighting, if they're just standing right in front of one another and you're saying, "Oh yeah, but he's like weakened," you ain't got to put a quantification because like.
Okay, so for example, like I have another situation. I have a character who is currently weakened. We can't quantify how much, but he's weakened. We can say that because he's like overexerted himself before the statement. Like he states inferiority to someone. So would that mean that the character is like referencing to the? Would the character mean that if I currently fought him, like he generally says the statement that this guy is as strong as me or stronger than me? Would you think that would it is the character referring to like current self or like in general? Like even if I fought him at my prime self, it would be like this.
Wait, hold on.
It took way too long, but I found it.
Are you like back to the character A and B thing? You're saying like character A is stronger than character B, but then they fight, then like character A is like weakened, like weaker somehow.
Character A says that character B is stronger than me, but at that time when they say that, they're weakened. They just don't like if we fight. They just say if we fight, you would.
Okay. So then you have to go into the context of the fight. If character A says character B is stronger, but weaker in that fight, and character A is winning.
If they just don't fight.
That's back.
Cheater! Ah, you're disqualified.
I found the scan. I posted it in debate scans.
I can't believe Lamelt has to help. What a cheating ass bitch. Here's, let me read this.
Ken's better than me. He doesn't need my help.
Just shut the fuck up.
Shut up, retard.
You're literally sped. Anyways, alright, stop sparking up. Shut up, son.
Shut the fuck up, retard.
Stop sparking.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Kill yourself.
Okay. I don't get it. What is this supposed to like help you?
It's basically Sans admitting that every other Sans that exists within the universe is its own separate Sans,
What?
which
Okay.
proves individuality between the Sanses, which means each timeline has its own set of characters.
So you're using this to say there's other sands out there.
Yes. Different
know
than
what?
this Sans, but they're in their own timeline.
You know what? I'm fine with that. I don't really care. Okay, cool. There's, I'll give you multiple timelines. All right, that's fine. Whatever.
Well, it's not multiple timelines; it's infinite timelines. But if you're going to give it to me, that's
Infinite. Whoa, wow. Well, we can agree on multiple because there could be like more than
I'm not
one.
agreeing. I'm not bulging
Why?
on this. It's infinite.
Why? You're gonna prove it's infinite.
Every
at least.
step you make literally is a part of its own individual timeline.
I mean, I could. Okay, I'm giving you like at least more than one, so at least like two. You're gonna have to prove there's like infinite though.
I
Like
just
you're gonna have
gave
to,
you the reasoning for it.
yeah,
I've
there's
given you
multiple
multiple. I'm
sands.
just scaling to prove that there's multiple timelines.
That doesn't mean there's
So the fact
infinite.
that every single time you take a step, there's a branching timeline means there's an infinite number of possibilities, which means there's an infinite number of timelines. If you don't agree, that's fine. We can move on.
Okay, I
But
don't
just
agree with
know
that.
that's where my point is.
Yeah, okay, I don't agree because you didn't provide enough evidence for your
I believe I
assertion.
did. So if you don't, we can move on. It
The
shouldn't be
only
a problem.
evidence you provided for multiple timelines, which I agreed, is like there's multiple sands. All I'm saying, like what I'm agreeing to, that
I've
there's
given you multiple
timelines.
reasons.
So
For
like
multiple timelines.
at
Again,
least a
if you
low.
think you got it, we can move on.
Okay, but I want to clarify so there's no
Okay.
confusion. So yeah, I agreed to there's at least two timelines at least because it's plural, so more than one because he has the S at the behind his name, so at least two timelines, but it doesn't mean infinite. Like like if I say, oh yeah, Jonathan's, does that mean there's like an infinite amount of Jonathans? If I just make a like put an S in it, making it plural, no, this means there's more than
Okay.
one. It doesn't make it.
So
But yeah, that's
watch
all I'm
this.
saying.
I'm gonna do this real fast. That way you can just maybe understand it. So there's time and all that before Frisk shows. That's Flowey. There's timelines where Flowey kills certain characters and timelines where he doesn't. There's timelines where he kills all the characters and there's timelines where he kills none of them. There's timelines where he reads certain books and there's timelines where he doesn't read certain books. And that just goes on and on. That's just for Flowey. Now we throw Frisk into that as well. And this logic just goes on and on for everything you can think of.
Yeah, that doesn't make it infinite.
That logic goes for everything that anyone does.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, okay, cool. If like 7 billion people on the planet, they all do like a certain action instead of that action. It doesn't make it infinite. Like you will never reach infinite, even if you like. The more
Yes,
people
you would,
add,
because there's infinite possibilities within each possibility.
You would have to like prove that.
I just did.
No, you didn't.
Watch. If you move to the left, you now have the ability to move to the right or to the left again.
That
If you
doesn't
move
make it
to the
infinite.
left again, you can move to the right again, or you can move back to the left again, and that goes on and on.
That
Each
doesn't
one
make
branching
it-
its own.
that
And
wouldn't
then
make
that
it
goes for
infinite,
the other
though.
way. Like if you go to the right, now you can go to the left instead of going to the right.
That still wouldn't make it infinite.
Yes, it would. One becomes two, two becomes four, four becomes 8.
Okay, yeah. There's a machine that we have that literally counts forever. It's never going to reach infinity because it's literally impossible.
Infinity is just the concept of going on forever.
It's going to reach like a high ass number, but it's never going to reach infinity.
Hold on. Infinity is not a number itself. It is a concept. You're aware of that, right?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. All right.
Infinity is the concept of forever. It's not a number that you get to.
Okay, so there's countable. There's a large amount of countable universes. Timelines. All right, that's cool. I'm okay with that.
I don't think that, but again, we'll move on. I think I've proven my point.
Okay, we can move on.
So my character, hold on. So my character's AP, as far as I believe, goes to low outer. Do you want to go scale your character's AP now?
Low outer? What the hell? Yeah, sure. Okay. I just want to say, okay, so yeah, I'm gonna give my definition of infinity from Google Oxford
Don't take
Languages.
this the wrong way, Jason, but we've moved past this. We both agree to, so
I
just scale your character, dude.
just want to make sure everyone here understands my definition. So, like a number greater than any assignable quantity or people number, even if I can do all sorts of like actions, it's a still a countable number. So they'll never reach infinity. So okay, I think I've proven
Can you
my
repeat
point.
that definition one more time?
Yeah, sure. It's on Google. You can literally look it up. It's infinity definition. You can literally look it up. It's from
Just repeat it
Oxford.
for me.
Okay, a number greater than any assignable quantity or countable number.
Yeah, so that falls under my definition as well.
Okay, but yeah, but you didn't provided any infinity. You just gave me a large fucking number.
I gave you a reason why it'd be infinite. You just don't agree with it,
It
so you can
wouldn't be
scale your
infinite. It
character
would
now.
just be a really big number. That
Are
doesn't.
you refusing to move the
We can
dialogue
move on.
around?
I think we can move on. Like I think we're just
Okay.
like going in circles.
That's what I've been
I think
saying
I
this whole
provided
time. So
enough
scale
counter.
your character if you're going to scale him.
Okay,
If not, then we'll just stop the debate.
Yeah, sure. I mean, even though I think I already won since you didn't like complete your thing, but yeah, we can
Jason,
keep going.
please just scale your character.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So let me look at my scans again before I say something stupid.
That's fine.
Damn.
I want to be stupid and start going down the Darth Dawkins route, but I don't want to do that because then I'll look really stupid. Anyone here who know who Darth
Okay,
Dawkins is?
so my character. One second. Let me look at versus battle wiki. Boy, the fuck. Why am I here? Anyway.
Oh, my God. While you do that, I'm going to get a drink.
My character's higher in Uni Plus than yours are. That's my AP scaling. As a low ball, my character is higher into Uni Plus than your character is.
So your scaling is your character's Uni Plus?
My character, we're higher into Uni Plus than yours is.
Okay. I'll allow it just for the fact that I believe that my character is already scales above an AP anyway.
Okay, cool. So my character has higher AP than yours. All right, cool.
That's what you think. I believe my character scales higher, but that's fine. I'll allow it.
Okay, cool.
Not that your character definitively
yeah,
scales higher in AP, but their AP scaling that you're trying to put down.
they're relative since they're both Uni Plus, but mine is still higher. So yeah, my character is gonna just punch your character and he dies.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay. My character just like does an attack and your character just dies because my character's AP is greater than your character's durability.
Okay, can you repeat what you said a second ago?
Okay.
You had
Since
turned off.
we agreed that my character has higher AP than yours, my character just does an attack against your character and he
I
dies.
didn't agree your character has higher AP.
You just said yeah. What the fuck?
No, I said I agree to your character having Uni plus level of attack potency on the grounds that I believe my character has higher AP than that.
Say what? You talk quiet when you said that last part.
Probably easier, but would you be willing to give me 1 more second?
Sure. I got all day, literally. Hold on, I gotta respond to text message. Yeah, just give me a second too. I gotta
Okay,
respond.
is that better?
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I can do that. You guys enjoying the show?
No.
Okay. Well, while he's gone, I'm going to go back to my question I was asking earlier. Does anyone else here know who Darth Dawkins is?
No.
I'm trying to debate him.
Oh wait, is it? Is it? Wait. What does he debate?
He debates the existence of God.
Does he wear glasses?
He might. I've never actually seen his face outside of his avatar. It's usually an old man, fade or gear on, except the mask.
All right, never mind. I thought he was somebody else. Let's see.
Women are annoying. All right.
Oh,
Okay. So yeah. So
Okay. So the reason
yeah, I
why
think
what
I'm saying my character is higher in Uni plus than your character is. So he would eventually just die from
yeah,
his
I don't
attack.
agree with that. I believe my character has higher scaling. The only thing I was agreeing to earlier when I said I'm fine with that is the fact that your character would have Uni plus levels of power. Because I believe I proved that my character has outer first levels of power.
One second. I gotta look at the the videos. Oh my god. God damn it. Wait, it's in my history. What the fuck?
Do you want to after that? Do you want to move to hacks, or are you done there?
1 second.
Okay.
Actually, do I really care about AP that much?
I mean, I'm only really going to go into hacks if you can get your character anywhere near my character in AP.
I'm just gonna say my character. No, that's just movement. Wait, 1 second. Yeah, I'm just gonna say my character is actually 5D, so he's above your character's.
Outer is above height 5D.
He's 5D because he controls a power source that's above space and time.
Outer would still be above, if I recall correctly, because outer would be above 5D.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, we already went over your character scaling. So, do you
That's
need
fine.
me
if
to?
you want to
I'm
say
gonna say
your
my character
character is
scales above yours.
5D, if you want to say
I'm
your
saying.
character is 5D, I'm willing to accept it on the grounds that I believe I scaled my character higher.
Okay, cool. Sorry. So my character. Oh, oh my god. 1 second. My mom's calling.
He has the weirdest definition for God. He defines God as the single and ultimate being that must exist.
All right, cool. So my character's 5D. So yeah.
Okay. Do you want to move it to hacks, or are you done? Want to conclude? Oh, he's gone again.
I'm simply gonna end the debate here. Low key.
Okay. Do you
All
want
right,
to
so
go
I'll go
conclusion
first
or?
with I'll go first with my ending statement. So basically, I think I proved that his character is only Uni plus, and he agreed that my character is 5D, and being 5D is above 4D because we both agreed that we're using the wiki battle wiki as a scaling, and Uni plus is 4D, and 5D would be multiversal on the scaling. So he already agreed that my character scales above his. Thus, my character would just one shot him. And I think I refuted all his points, especially he never provided any evidence that his character's outerversal because he only agreed that his character was Uni plus before we moved on. He never mentioned anything about being outerversal. And when he tried to bring up there's infinite timelines, uh, I made a counter argument that there's like a large amount of timelines, but not infinite, because he hasn't provided any evidence supporting his case. He kept going in circular. I even provided the definition of infinite, which is beyond a countable number. He never provided evidence that is beyond a countable number. He just provided a countable number. And he also never proved that your actions are infinite either. Um, So yeah, when it came down to it, he only proved that his character has Uni plus durability and AP, and he never. And his premise was his character would one shot mine and be infinitely above mine, which he hasn't proved. Thus, he didn't. Since he didn't complete his premise, he would ultimately lose the debate. 'Cause, oh, to win a debate, you gotta like complete your premise, correct? Oh, yeah. Since you didn't do that, I just won the debate, and I proved that my character has more win cons than he does, since he didn't provide any win cons and not complete his premise. That's the end. All right, your turn.
Okay. Okay, so first thing I'm going to say is if we're judging this debate based on premises that were proved, he actually gave no win cons for why his character would win, while I gave reasons to why I believe my character would be able to one-shot him. Before we moved on, I actually had never agreed to Universal Kara, and I told him that we were moving on the fact that neither one of us agreed to that scaling, but I believed I had scaled above my character to Outer. My reasoning for Outer Kara, is because Kara should scale massively above characters who should destroy the universe, and she herself has a fear of destroying infinite-sized realities and all their concepts within it. That would include space-time, and everything in between. We never got into the hacks part of it because he wanted to go to conclusions before we even got a chance to do that. So I believe, based off the fact that Kara had been proven to be Outer and his is only like 5D, she would scale infinitely above him. So she would just have the AP to one-shot him anyway. And even if she doesn't, like I proved, she can just destroy the reality anyway. I also gave reasons to why there was infinite universe, proving that each event creates a new timeline, and that there's an infinite number of events that can happen within each other. So that's my conclusion.
All right, that's it. All right, cool. Yeah, anyone got a recording of that, by the way?
Yeah, gunpoint.
I think
Gotcha.
working kind of relative. Yeah, anyone recorded that?